YouTube. What is going on, y'all? It is your boy YxngTexas, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, in today's video, I am discussing everything you need to know about Caldera, otherwise known as Warzone Pacific. Now, coming up here in 1 week's time from the time of posting this video, so on December 8th of 2021, Warzone Pacific will be released to all players who own a copy of Call of Duty Vanguard. 24 hours later, on December 9th of 2021, Caldera will be released globally to all players whether or not they own a copy of Vanguard or not. Now, yesterday we received a ton of information regarding Caldera, and I am going to be talking about that in today's video. Now, I'm going to be talking about this somewhat in depth, but in the links in the description below, I implore you to check out the iPlayCOD website where I wrote an article regarding this update, and that article also includes a link to the full briefing on the Call of Duty blog. Without further ado though, let's get straight into it. Now, what I believe to be the single biggest piece of intel dropped in this kind of information release regarding Warzone Pacific is the release of the map. Now, this map is obviously called Caldera. This is going to be a part of what is called Operation Vulcan. This is December 8th, 1944, somewhere in the Pacific. Now, scattered throughout the map, there are multiple points of interest. Like, I'm talking so many, but there are a set number of these really important points that of course have names. Now, there are 15 named points of interest throughout the map, and they are as follows: Arsenal, Docks, Runway, Ruins, Mines, Peak, Beachhead, Village, Lagoon, Airfield, Fields, Subpen, Power Plant, Capital, and Resort. This is a ton of points of interest that have names. These are a ton of points of interest that are going to be huge landing spots. These are all going to be hot spots on day one as people try to figure out what's going to be the best landing spot. This map honestly looks huge, and knowing that there are these many major points of interest is a huge selling point for Warzone Pacific. Now, of course, if you go and check out the Call of Duty blog post, it's going to go into all of these locations super in depth, so you guys can go and check that out if you want to learn more about these locations. Now, on day one of Warzone Pacific being released on December 8th, the featured playlist is going to be Vanguard Royale. Now, in this playlist, there are going to be new vehicles and dogfighting, which includes the use of airplanes. Now, this is a really cool update because this brings in a whole new vehicle, especially one in the sky, as we've only seen the helicopter up until this point, so this is going to change the dynamic completely. Every loadout used in the game is also only going to be allowed to contain Vanguard weapons, meaning that only weapons available in Call of Duty Vanguard, such as the STG, the Vanguard PPSH, the BAR, the Etra Burst, and guns like that are going to be available in this playlist. Above that, there are going to be exciting in-game events, circle collapse changes, and so much more available on day one. Rebirth Island is also, of course, returning. Now, this is information that we received earlier, but again, it was covered in this briefing, so even while that 24 hours of early access is going on for Caldera, all Warzone players are going to be able to drop into Rebirth Island as well, and on Rebirth Island, you can expect Resurgence and Mini Royale to drop right at the start of Caldera. Now, something that is coming to Caldera returning from Iron Trials is the Gulag, in which if you win your Gulag, you will drop back into Caldera with whatever guns and equipment you were given for your Gulag fight. Alongside these changes are changes to loadout items such as Dead Silence being nerfed and stopping power rounds being taken out completely. Something very interesting to note is that loadout drops can only be purchased from the buy station after the very first free loadout drop in the match, meaning that you cannot get your loadout until loadouts are available to everybody. Gas masks and explosive canisters are also receiving an update with Caldera, and in addition, players will be able to walk through shallow water, such as in places like Lagoon, Contracts and public events are also going to be receiving an update, so stay on the lookout for that. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and it's going to change the dynamic of Warzone even more. Now, of course, I think the biggest thing rolling out with Caldera, earlier I had said the biggest piece of information was the new map, but I think the most exciting thing outside of obviously the Caldera update is that with this update, we are getting the Ricochet anti-cheat. Now, a while back, I made a video detailing the Ricochet anti-cheat. Honestly, I'm so excited. I could not be more excited. I'm so sick of running into cheaters, especially in Warzone. So here's to hoping this anti-cheat works the way it's intended to. Now, if you're looking for early intel in-game on Caldera, make sure you go and check out the Secrets of the Pacific event in both Warzone and Vanguard. You're going to be getting some cool Caldera-related in-game loot. It's really exciting. It's a cool event, and I suggest you going and doing it. But yeah, guys, that's effectively going to wrap up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed and found it helpful. And if you did, be sure to drop a like and comment on it down below. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to turn on those notifications so you never miss any of my daily uploads. For even more from me, be sure to check out the links in the description below to connect with me on social media so you never miss any of my content. And also use the links in the description below to connect with IPC so you never miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, intel, and so much more. But yeah, guys, other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and that's been it. Peace.